You know, you know what yesterday was? It was Windows Update Day, and I forgot world's first mute streamer. Also, hi Grommel, hi Riley, hi Knife, hi Daft. Where's all the bitches at in the HRE? What do you mean by that, Daft? Sorry I'm late. Say my name too now. Hi WT. Hi. Hi everybody. It was Windows Update Day, so I did a whole spiel and nobody heard it. Where's all the hoes in the Holy Roman Empire? Oh, fuck. I'm forgetting the acronym already. I need to lock in. I need to lock in and remember. Patch Tuesday was last night? Yeah. Just looked like a silly mime. I can do that right now. Anyways. Ladies of Swabia hit my line. Hell yeah. Oh, WT. Okay. I'm warning you right now, this is a 2-hour stream. If you want to refund it, I'll give you the option right now. But it is a 2-hour stream. Because we're starting a little late. So if you want the full 3 hour, we can save it for next time. But I'm just letting you know. Refund them or not. I mean, I'll put it on the damn wig. I just want to leave it. I want to let you know if it is a shorter stream. Happy Pride, by the way. This is a fruity-ass wig. It's gotta happen sometime. That's how I'm feeling about it, too. It's still... Oh my god. Oh. This thing smells disgusting. Holy. Unopened, unwrapped wig. Oh my god, it smells so bad. Petrochems, oh yeah. I love the petrochems. They smell so good. They make me feel very good. Can I even... Like, it makes me think fish initially. I instantly regret this decision. Oh, dang it. Hang on a second, guys. New wig smell wasn't that plan. No, I didn't think... Holy shit. Okay, this is... I'm trying to get it to fit as best as I can, and it's just... I mean, it is a $10 wig, but... Here, hang on. This thing... Big-ass head. I do have a big head. I have a notoriously large head. I'm trying to get it to look natural in any capacity, and I mean, that's not gonna happen, but like... Can we do a little bit of a blend here to not have it just be like this pink underlayer? I mean, that's not that's not gonna work with that. Can we convince like one person that this is my real hair? I take it off and refund my points a la Steam. I hate this game. Oh my god. I look a little broccoli haired. Well, anyways. Oh shit. Holy. Alright, well. I can't get over it. I can't get over how stupid it looks. Anyways, it doesn't feel that bad yet. Need a skateboard in a 4th grade reading level when you're in business? Well, here's the thing, guys. My reading level is not... I mean, I'm a reader. My reading capabilities are perfectly fine, but this is a reading game, so your mileage may vary. All right, let's get back into it. We'll just pretend like this is my normal haircut, and like if anybody comes in and asks, frantically searches for remove wig. Nope. We're all locked into this. It's too late. We're all stuck with this now. Yeah, we're all locked in, guys. Unfortunately for us all. Why do you have the bald tag, you haired fuck? Surprise! They never knew. They never thought it would be possible. All right, let's go to the library. Thought it was going to be funny. Congratulations, I played myself. Yeah, I very much did play myself. I've made a grievous error. 15 stream streak, Riley? Hell yeah. Mustard and slop. I need to revamp my emote game a bit. We'll get there at some point, but eh. Alright, what's up, Adoc? Hello? Who is this? It's Andreas, brother Adoc. Andreas Mailer. Oh? You hate mustard? No, I love mustard. That's the worst part. It's my only good emote. The rest are variations on me looking at the camera. Those are a little lazy. Oh? Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. Like 40 emotes out there and exactly one streamer bothered to throw me the artist credit. I really wish that streamers would actually like credit the people that make them art. I need to talk to my friend that I paid for art a little bit ago to be like, hey, it's okay if I use this and credit you, right? If so, where do you want that credited? Don't care that much, but damn, I worked on that. Yeah, at least give the person the credit. Like, that's the whole point. Is if you're going to be doing commission type stuff, it's like, go... At least give the person a little bit of credit there, you know? Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you are still young. When were you last here? I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on these bones. Like the waves of the wide sea on the cliffs of Porthcragen, time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? I'm sorry, man. Successful in body, if not in spirit. We'll just say God has blessed me. Good. Be sure you share it with others when you are able. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? It may be so. I've worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and stained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so it also contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It is good to hear your voice at Kirsau again. God bless you. God bless you, brother Adoc. I don't know how old you are, but damn, man, you really worked it. Alas, Scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gierno closed the library. He's 33. Him, brother Adoc, he's 26. A tragedy. See, that's what happened back then. I mean, yeah, you work in the library for 2 years and you become withered. Oh, Andreas, you're back. Hello, Sister Zadina. That's all you have to say? Hello? In that time, clearing 33 wasn't bad. That's an old man. Yeah, you make it past 30, and it's like, damn, you really had a full life, huh? Now it's like you make it to 40, and you're falling apart at the seams, and people are like, well, the next 40 years are gonna fucking suck for you. Should I say something else? Ugh, still an ass, I see. Still, I hear you're a master artist now. I'm impressed. You know, I've grown as well, in a variety of ways. You'll have to show me sometime. Andreas, I'm not indulging you again. Was it that bad? Ha, no it wasn't. But what happened after was bothersome. Thank God Sister Gertrude knows her plants. Oh. I don't... Oh. Oops! I didn't realize that we got that frisky. Please don't remind me about the hell awaiting me on the flip side of my lifetime. Well, I mean, it's either that or you never get there. Yep, what did you think they were doing? I didn't think they had enough time. I didn't think they had enough time to get going like that. I thought, you know, maybe some heavy petting or something. No, they really got there. Didn't even know you could do that without the hedonist perk. Well, the hedonist perk makes it the easy way, but you know, I'm so full of riz. They take liberties with time in this game? Okay, that makes sense. Hedonism, bestism? Definitely. If it's signed actual indulgence from a Catholic priest here on my desk, it's one of my favorite possessions. God, I would love I would love to have one of those to have on my wall, just to be like, see, God loves me. I paid money for this, and this means that God forgives me. In spite of anything that I've done. But that's awesome. I bought off my sins and have the receipts. He was excommunicated, but still. I mean, yeah. That makes sense. Oh my god, this thing is itchy. It is not pleasant. I don't... Oh. You fell pregnant. Yes, thankfully Sister Gertrude helped me end it before a fortnight had passed, so the fetus was still unformed. I'm sorry. What herbs did Sister Gertrude give you? Redeemed takeoff wig. No, I'm locked in. Well, I'll give it at least 30 minutes. And even then, I'll just... Now I just feel uncomfortable. What, you don't like broccoli-haired? Holy shit, with the... Wow, I really look like a streamer with it like this, huh? I've become the broccoli-haired dweeb. Well, I can pretend to be the broccoli-haired dweeb for 15 more minutes. And then I'll set it down if that's what is so desired. What herbs did Sister Gertrude give you? Mandrake and etterwort, among a few other things. Oh, and didymy. It was disgusting. If Sister Gertrude's remedy hadn't worked, I would have been defrocked and my family would have disowned me. I nearly lost everything, all for one stupid fling with you. I was sick for days on end and still have terrible cramps, but still, it's not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, sorry. Can I apologize? I'm grateful Sister Gertrude was able to keep you well. Me too. That was a good night. I still remember Mother Illuminata's face. You mean it takes two to tango? It does. It's just I feel bad for. I would feel bad for somebody having to deal with the ramifications of that longer term. Whereas, I am just like, well, I don't know what happened. I don't even know what happened. I could have had a kid. Her expression was illuminating. Oh God, Andreas. You should have heard the tongue wagging she gave me afterward. Quite impressive. It's good to see you again, Andreas. Likewise, sister. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me. Until later. Her being like, I'm not doing this again. We're not dealing with that. The kid listened to that whole thing. Oh, that's the thing. If you're an artist, you have to express the whole idea of being an artist. Like, sometimes... I mean, obviously the kid's got to have discretion, too. I love Casper. Casper is a ride or die, from what I can tell, and I love him. God bless you, Andreas. It has been too long. I know Father Abbot made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. She's so damn tall. She's really tall. She does also look like a beetle. She looks like she's going to fly away moments from now. If we make one wrong move, she'll fly off, never to be seen again. God bless you, young Casper. No greeting for your favorite library helper? It is good to see you, sister. You as well. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees such little use these days. Oh. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Father Guerneau saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zadina had the time to maintain our inventory. That's terrible. Kirsau was one of the last monastic scriptoria in Bavaria. As Brother Pierre was fond of saying, all things change in time. And all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Guerneau has entrusted to me. Humph. And Sister Zadina, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene? Something that's not in print yet? Excellent idea, Caspar. What do we have? Parzival. Perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance given its emphasis on Christian virtues. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows, maybe it will inspire her imagination. Anything else? Hopefully stuff upstairs? I mean, it's a tragedy, like books being rare things. It's a very sad case to see these old texts left to rot. Huh, I think these are Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burned. Probably not a great gift for a young... Wait. This is the same bookhand as notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing these notes. I need to ask Illuminata about this. Reminded me of working in the used book warehouse. The thing... Yes, 100%. The thing about, like, this compared to that is there's so many just dog shit books that are in print that it's just, like, churned out. Interesting to think about just how valuable books once were. Possessions of the ultra wealthy. Yeah, because you had to be able to afford a place that could keep the book nice too. It's not just like the book. The book also hand scribed. That's a lot of fucking work, and especially in the font that they had, or the fonts. There were works of art, serious work went into even making the book. Even just making like the paper and the leather bound backing, that alone is a fuck ton of work. I was promoted to grading antique books, which was more fun. Yo, now that sounds like fun. That sounds like a great time. My indulgence is handwritten too. It's one page, and even that looked like it took all day. Handwritten notes, definitely. Here, let's take a look at this. Am I okay showing this on stream? I mean, it looks very pretty. Of course. Well, I just want to make sure. It is always best to double check. I love this. This indulgence provides the holder with a 1,000-year reduction of their purgation sentence equal to 30-day Facebook ban. Holy shit. Now that's incredible. Wouldn't have tried you with a link otherwise. I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure that it's something that that we are 100% for. This is an incredible. I mean, I love. By the hand of a known heretic and at a reduced price. Holy shit. I'm keeping this open in the background. I want to come back to it. Hell is a myth. Come job shadow me for a week. And you seem to love it, WT. You seem to love it. I respect the hell out of it, too. Alrighty. Let's look at some of these other books, too. That indulgence, like, there's some serious artistry put into that as well. Beautiful. Also very funny. Love my job. They could fire me tomorrow and I'll still be in Monday. It's one of those. One of those silly ass, like, I know that this is for me kind of roles. Very rarely do we come across a purpose such as that. I commend it. A cop of Jacobus de Voragines, Jacobus de Voragine. A golden legend. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. Keep trying. Well, we're just gonna move on for now. Oh, Richard de Bury. Philobiblon. Biblon? It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. I think that's a great pickup as well. Several books. Help where we can. We also happen to find a little clue. Albert de Magnus Animalibus. Animalibus? It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals in the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. My father says hello. Hi, Daft. Hi, Daft's dad. I hope you guys are well. Sorry about the wig. It was good meeting him the one time that we got the opportunity. Also nice hair. Thank you. Thank you. Do I look like I got the broccoli cut? Do I look like I'm about to say PewDiePie or Mr. Beast is my inspiration? You look like a grandma. Yeah. That's a better description. kind of look like you scalped someone's grandma. Don't come at me. I'll come for your grandma too. Don't try me. I'm insane. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Yes, just one. Can I buy all of them? Goodbye Horse is about to start playing any minute now. Look, I don't need to talk. I don't need to worry about that. I've already done my weird gender fuckery, okay? I've landed it where I'm at. I don't think you can buy all of them. Yeah, I'm a little sad. Can I kind of want to buy the animal one simply because it's a lovely Parzival. Okay, which one is which? 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wolfram von Exbeck. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure tale. I think we'll get her the knowledge book rather than the... I feel like it's in character for our version of Andreas. Certainly, given your love of nature, you already knew all of the information contained inside. Adore the menu system, pulling the last frame of gameplay into a book. This game has so much going on for it aesthetically. It's just like creativity on a level I'll never know. I never would have come up with this idea myself, and to see the execution of it, I'm like, okay, this is it's done really well. It feels very good. Perhaps, but this is for Klaus Drucker's daughter, Magdalene. The Latin may pose a challenge for her, but I'm sure with persistence she can overcome it. Is there anything else you need? Yes, Mother Illuminata. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? Okay, hang on. What's the clip? Knife, will you also post this in the Discord? In the stream backseat? Okay, hang on. Popping up the web clip too. Don't try me. Don't try me. I'm insane. Okay. Yeah. I hear Knife laughing through the other room, and that's really setting me off too. I had to. That is a crazy delivery on... Just imagining getting mugged and saying that to somebody with those exact mannerisms is just... Also the URL being Giant Worm Fun Run. I love the idea of the Worm Fun Run. Everybody's new favorite activity. Also, since everybody's asking for it, I'm gonna take the wig off. I'll put it back on if so desired, but since the redeem is for this stream, but no, I want it. Can I take 15 minutes off and then I'll put the wig back on? Will you remind me in 15 minutes, Daft? I gotta let my poor head breathe. I can make you put it back on right now, but I need to save my points for Dark Souls. Look, give me 15 minutes off. I'll put it on for the rest of the stream if you want, Daft. If you so desire. But I know everybody really loves this bald ass head. Everybody just wants me for my lack of follicles. I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. I was saving my points for Dark Souls, but was unable to delay my dopamine hit. We should get 15 minutes of points then. I mean, the wig, you got first dibs on the wig. It was just getting a little hot. I'll put it back on in a second once my head cools down for you. You get the bonus of taking the wig off and on, I guess, if that's a bonus. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? If it's not in our catalog, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know it are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. That's a shame, because whoever scribed this book, the letters I found... Whoever scribed this book wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. I'm an addict, it's built in. Okay. Frankly, I did pretty good, though. I think you did a pretty good job of holding off as long as possible. The wig is just so tempting. That's part of why it's the 25k point trap. It's like, oh, I can make them put on a wig. Now that's really funny. You still don't have the booba emote in here? Is Kaka? No? Okay, hang on. We'll do Kaka. How about that? Wait for it. Wait for it. I can't. I gotta do it. The emergency eject button on your points. It's the perfect thing. 70. It's the perfect honey trap. Very, very easy to fall for. Booba, show me Kaka. Computer, show me Kaka. I don't know if that's the one I want. One of them is a vampire, and I kind of want... You know what? Sure. Vampire Kaka. Try it now. This will stop people from making me play Dark Souls, and it worked. Yes! 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 I mean, sorry. It's going to save up extra to force you to sing Sublime while playing Dark Souls 2, but I see now you have removed that. Yeah, no one redeemed it, and I was like, I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing terribly. Why is it a vampire? I just thought it was funny. The other ones are just like the frog in a suit, but the vampire, it's like, yeah, vampires do be sucking dick, though. They do be sucking dick, though. I know that my thing hasn't updated yet. I'm sure it will in a minute. We'll see it on stream eventually. Huh? It's Pride Month. Let a vampire suck a dick. What's wrong with that? Doing a little bit more sucking. Why is it Count Kaka? It's Count Kaka because it's a... I think it's funnier. I saw it as one of the suggestions, and I was like, actually, you know what? Sure, vampire. It's a vampire, I can tell you that is probably a terrible idea. Yeah, probably. Probably a terrible, terrible idea. Rolp's tiny frog? Oh, yeah. That is a tiny frog. Anyways, sorry, we're getting back. We're getting sidetracked. Show me the murderer. The ones in the fine bookhand? Brother Adok told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did this is the thread puller. I love everybody using I love as soon as everybody, like, one time somebody adds an emote, and it's like, well, everybody post the new emote, please. Check it. Just wanted to join in. There's nothing wrong with getting caught in the crowd of Twitch emote. Can we get some Joels in chat? Hang on. Do we have gay Joel? Sorry, I'm easily distracted today. Is that Pride Joel? We do have regular Joel. Show me Joel. Joel. I swear there was a gay Joel. Is there not a gay Joel? Sorry, I'm seeing Joel teaching his son Joel how to spin while Wide Boris passes by, but my Windows XP keeps crashing. Let's add that one too. Why not? It pulled my interest for long enough. What the hell is happening? I'm adding a new emote. I wanted to see if there was a gay Joel, but that's what we get instead. Is this gay Joel? Joel Pride. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Riley. I got distracted. Here, add a Joel. Throw some Joel Prides in chat. Huh? Someone who is manipulating people at Kirsau and Tassing, pulling the threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. What a... what a fucking paragraph of an emote. Anyways, I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured into the chapter house by someone who knew Kirsau and Tassing's secrets. What is wrong with this version of Wide Boris Joel Son? Why does it have trails? It's the Windows XP is crashing or something. Would be a beautiful name for a baby girl. I run Twitch bots and I don't even pull that level of BS for emote conversions. Yeah, that's deliberate. It's that can be the things hit the fan, everything's falling apart on the computer side pull out. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. You didn't actually add Joel Pride? I did! I see Joel Pride. Refresh your page. It's just capital Joel, capital Pride. Tilted my head for the wheel spin. I also did a little bit. Give it just a little bit of the... I just went follow along. Yep. Very much the case here. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta refresh the page. What are we doing now? We've done paying respects. Buy books from the Kirsau Library. Now that I have a book to give Magdalene Casper, I should head over to the Druckers for a meal. I just hope he's in a better mood than he was yesterday. Control F5. F5 is for the weak. Completely fair. Completely fair. One of my exes got me hooked on using Control for what was it, typing, just generally, because it's so much faster, and it's so crazy the difference in what I feel my speed to be. Control F5 will typically tell most browsers to burn the page cache and to get it again. Sorry, I'm completely stumbling over words today. I've had a bit of a longer day. Forgive me. Who are you? Magdalene. Bah. What's up, Klaus? You're back. Good. I'm also an ass typist, so I'm not a great typist either. We're almost ready to sit down and eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course. Thank you, Klaus. That's Magdalene, silly. Gotta put some respect on her name. I'm sorry. Magdalene and her bay. Welcome back, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Sommerfeld. They're on their way back to Prague. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Don't think this guy has ever made his own meal. I think he just table surfs. You know, some artists don't respect the medium of food. And I think Andreas is one of those artists. That and, like, you don't really have a whole lot of room to improve as a chef with food prices being as they are. Yeah, he's a rich boy. He's a rich boy. He never learned how to cook. Of course he takes food for granted. Definitely. He definitely does. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. I know a chef, poor bastard. He'll tell you these are strange times. I believe it. What kind of strange times would he say? I'm curious. That's a wonderful segue to the gift that I've brought her. Oh? A book from the Abbey Library. Is this for her or for you? Her, I swear. Albertus Magnus's Animalibus. Andreas, she's only 2 years old. You can read it until she's ready. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. This was a terrible gift. I gave it because this is a gift that only a rich boy could give. Oh, I love this subject. I'm sure everybody else will love it. Money strain. He's a ski resort hotel chef. I'm sure the rest of the story is obvious enough. Yeah. A 2-year-old will love this. A nice thought. Yeah, this is a gift I gave. This is a gift given because I love the subject. Which book was this? Latin? Yeah, it was the Latin book. It was the Latin book about nature. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Sommerfelds don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Unironically, a great choice. That's what I thought! Not the printer book, huh? Look, there was an obvious choice that I immediately forgot. So I was like, you know what? This is the one that I think our version of Andreas would send. I just thought it was a funny idea. All right, I'll lead the prayer then. You mean the last one you saw? Caught? Caught? The only one you remembered? Caught? Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Klaus, thank you for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Amen. And to you. Oh. Is it time? No, I'm fine, I think. Just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. Has the fighting come close? Basel? Tassing is hardly on the way to Prague. We'd rather not get caught up in the battles between the Swabian League and peasants, so we've taken a strange route. We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. Is it really so bad for Jews there? Let's just say they've gone back and forth enough on Jews in Basel that it's best not to feel too comfortable. Yeah, I definitely feel that. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right. We couldn't stay long. Do you know the printer Johann Proben? Brother, it's bad for them everywhere. It's always bad for them, yeah. They kind of... People do not like the Jewish... People do not like Jews at this time. The self-described Jew, I want to be clear. How could I not be? He turned Basel into the pride of Swiss printing. He has incredible artists working for him. All true, and we certainly don't mind that he publishes books in Hebrew. That's why we visited. Benjamin and I are creating a Hebrew type for him. Hold up, what did I miss? These people that we're having lunch with are Jewish, and the Swabian League and all of the fighting around that, they were not feeling very good about the place that they were. It turns out that when your town banishes all the Jews, you have a more difficult time finding Jews to work for you. Who could have guessed? I just wish it hadn't taken so long to get home. We have so far to go still. It's lucky timing for me, though. Now I have 2 printers and a master artist at my dinner table. True, it isn't all misfortune. Daddy. Oh yes, thank you. And a future printer and baby printer to be. Tassing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. Glad to find this guy isn't a bigot. Yeah, it's a shame about his wife, unfortunately, but he seems like a nice enough guy. Probably should have written back about his dead wife. Also, it's been 15 minutes. Since people were requesting, I'll put it back on. I see it staring at me menacingly. It's my skinned grandma wig. Anyways, yeah, this guy seems on the up and up. Even if Andreas didn't appreciate the friendship that he had found. It's amazing to see how far printing has come so quickly. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. What have you been working on in Prague? Skills for printing and painting are not that similar. That's an asshole response. It's amazing to see. Let's say that. And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. I suppose that would be a little easier to read than the Hebrew square type. Yes, exactly. Spoken like a man who understands the value of legibility. We expect our rabbis and the boys in Yeshivit to read Hebrew in the standard type, but it's difficult for others. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like that. Oof. Huh? Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the passes open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through the sheet. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andres. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The abbot's always been an ass. What do you expect? Or I think the abbot is in a difficult position and he's trying to find a way through it. I'm gonna say he's been an ass. You're not wrong. Remember what happened to Ottilia's house? The abbot took it away. She lost everything. She works for Father Thomas now. She what? I was as surprised as you are now. We all were. That was the only charity available to her. Sorry, not trying to bring up bad memories. Just trying to say that it's been hard on the peasants for years. It's just gotten worse lately. If the abbey's in such a bad state, there must be someone the abbot can appeal to for more money. Who, the Pope? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military aid, but money is likely. He could try and sit down with Otto to work something out. Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. White bread, apple pie, and mushroom pottage. Eat that pottage first, and then we can dig into the pie. Dessert bread. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. Ow! Huh? I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Soldiers of the Swabian nobility meant to keep peace in the empire. Mercenaries, soldiers for hire. They rally for coin, but not for cause. Bastards who think they can crush people for the crime of standing up for themselves. What's the name? Mercenaries? We can't speak to their motives, as we tried to stay far away from them, but they were intimidating, even at a distance. If the peasants aren't careful, Tassing could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Kirsau. Give me the high second. I wanted to apologize for never writing back. It's caught up in work. You know how it is, and I never got around to it. Klaus, I'm sorry for what happened to your family, and I'm sorry I never wrote back. I think that's the best apology here. No excuses, just cut to the bullshit. Sorry for showing up yesterday without writing. You had every right. I think let's give the more genuine apology. Sorry, cop. I know if there's one person who knows how to be a sorry cop, it's me, okay? I know how to apologize. I know how to apologize. I've certainly done it plenty. And I know that I should apologize about many things. The wig is back. Yeah, I figure it's on there. It's the full stream redeem, so... It's Daft's fault. It is Daft's fault. I'm sorry. Everybody just leaving this completely silent. Uh, it is Daft's fault. Ow! Oh, this is it. This is it. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, I need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? I have some medical experience. Have you ever delivered a child? Technically, no. So actually, no. All right, who else is there? Fetch Dr. Stolz or Agnes. Let's go with Agnes. Andreas, no. Delivering a baby is a little different. There's a reason that you have one person around for every birth and to be like, all right, here's how you deliver a baby. Sorry, cop comes with a baseball bat of the thought cabinet option. Sorry, cop in progress. Yeah, definitely sorry, cop in progress. Sorry, cop is yeah. Klaus? Yes, I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Klaus, you're an angel. Enough with the thanks. Get me the midwife. Yes. Andreas, you're forgiven. Casper, it was good to have you over, but you both need to leave. Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. And above all, you let life defeat you. The gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die. Yeah. Above all, you let life defeat you. That is... It really just hits it gets the critical hit in. Just, oh, my heart. Oh. Just so? Yeah, it gets you right under the plate armor. Yeah, it's like it's the silver bullet to get to most people. You're letting life defeat you. Are you going to die on the currents of this river, or are you going to swim to shore and figure out where you're going? Anyways. Thank you. I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thanks for joining us, Andreas. Oh, I almost forgot. You should see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Klaus! I'm going. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going. Take care. Well, that's an eventful afternoon. Preparing the bonfire. What do we have in the journal? We're just kind of going along for the ride right now. Come to the commons. Okay, that's not... Said I should go to the commons to see the town's preparations for St. John's Eve. Okay. Steinauers. Okay, I went to the wrong spot. Oh, okay. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master. And the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? These logs work out all right for you, Endris? It's all in one place. Coming after you. Good, good. All right, everyone. Remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods and the woman will collect herbs as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's orders go against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all of its game and fowl and fish. You cannot claim ownership over that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. We'll proceed as planned. Fasting has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. So true. Yeah, like, come on, guys. You're really... The whole abbey gets all of the forest? Come on. Come on. All of it? There's no way. Don't be taking wood from the forest, though. I mean... The only reason that I could ever think to do that is to try and keep, like, a decent underlayer. But... I mean... It's just so easy to use the scraps from. You can't deforest the whole thing. You gotta be good about preserving it where you can. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I show you proof that as sure as the sun turns round the earth, God and our saints are with us. That's a very, very funny line. Andreas, the peasants aren't allowed to forage for acorns anymore. Yeah, fucked up tradition to demand. Good day, Andreas. Hello, Brother Woslav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything all right? Otto was becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Guerneau will not take this news well. Who's telling? How could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all out of the woods himself. I'm going to say the abbot doesn't like the festivities. Oh, the bonfire is fine. I look forward to it every year, and the festival is wonderful. But willfully antagonizing the abbot by gathering herbs against his order? I'm afraid this won't end well. His order? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. I suppose I can attend, or of course I'll attend. Does the invitation extend to Casper as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but the Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Phew. Please tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Sorry, everybody. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, alright? I really hope that Casper is okay. That motherfucker. The abbot is a real prick, I'm sure. Even still. And I'm sure he's trying to do some tomfuckery by having us be alone. Can I set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yes, but I'll be back before sundown, alright? Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Alright, well, let's see what this motherfucker has to... Oh, I love that outfit, actually. I love those outfits. That's fun. Who can I talk with here? Werner? I love paganism. I love paganism too. The traditions are a lot more interesting, I'll say. Master Mailer. Anything these people have to say? Just wait, everyone gets a costume. That's the hee is setting off some bells in my head. Half of our holidays are rooted in paganism. Yes, they are, but they co-opted it and made it about Jesus, and I hate it. Like winter solstice, awesome, incredible, love that. Mwah. Celebrate the turning of the seasons. The height of winter is over. Etc., etc. As a hobby meteorologist, the solstices are my holidays for sure. I'm on board for that. I love the solstices. I love holidays like that. Like, give me more natural occurrences in the world holidays. Not Easter. Well, hang on. Easter is Easter also I'm pretty sure Easter is also pagan and was co-opted. Like most Christian holidays are. Hello, Andreas. Hello again, Jorg. Sorry about dinner the other night. Dad, got a little heated. Just trying to keep his dignity. I understand. Casper didn't mean to insult your family. That's the one. I know. I think Dad knows too. He's been able to provide for us, but now, well, things are different now. That's why Otto is making his speeches and Klaus is printing the 12 articles. Change is coming to Tassing, Andreas. Do you really think you can make a difference? I hope you're right for your sake. May the winds of fortune blow your way, Jorg. Thanks. I'll see you later, Andreas. Until then. Anything else anybody have to say for me? Well, let's just go back to town then. Go back to town. I love the outfits. Let's go to the Abbey then. I don't think I really have any other reason to explore right now. Although, hang on. Can I go in the church? I can. This is the first opportunity that I've seen. This painting of the Virgin Mary is quite lovely, especially for such a rural church. Anything else going on in here? Okay, no, not at all. No such thing as chairs either. Chairs are for sitting, and sitting means you ain't working. So get back to work. Speaking of, I'm pulling my dishes back to pull data from the weather satellites. My neighbors are gonna love me. I mean, the neighbors... We do love the satellites. I love seeing the big-ass satellites in people's backyards. Just because it's like, ah, yes, a hobbyist. I appreciate that. Somebody's got to be interested in it. And I can't really muster that encouragement. It's not small equipment, it shows. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm aware of that. Oh, yeah, I could have just gone to the... I'm going to the wrong spot for this. Hello, Lucas. God bless you, Master Mailer. God bless you, Brother Lucas. How have you been? Still working in the kitchen? Yes, I'm still assisting Brother Woslav. I've been making more complex dinners recently for Father Guerneau. The rest of the other brothers eat simpler fare, but the abbot has the privilege of foods from around the world. Why does the abbot need such fancy foods? Tell me about what you've been cooking. Well, Brother Woslov has shown me how to roast quail and baste it with butter to keep it soft. I help Sister Gertrude when she goes to the forest sometimes. She's been teaching me about herbs. And what are you doing now? Oh, Brother Woslov sent me to collect something for him, but I can't remember what it was. Something from the cellar, perhaps? Probably. There's so much in there, though. Maybe if I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. We always need more onions. I'll leave you to it, then. Okay. Adok, I need to talk to you about something. I need to talk about this script. Is that you again, Andreas? Yes, brother. I have a book I wanted to ask you about. Oh, I'm afraid I might not be of much help. I can barely read anymore. I can describe it to you. It's a book of Origen's homilies, written in a fine book hand. And is it singed around the edges? Yes. Do you know it? Do you know where it came from? Who wrote it? Andreas, forget this book. What? Why? It came from a place of fire and a terrible darkness. Thanks. Adorable wig. Thank you, Bad Bish. Thank you. I know I look like I scalped a grandma, but I honor the redeem. What does that mean? This cover, these leaves, they bear the marks of a great evil that was done. A soul can also bear such marks. Carry them for a lifetime. Whose soul? The person who wrote this book? There's a presence that watches over this place, Andreas. Kawaii Broccoli Boy? It does give a little on the broccoli haircut. Look like you're about to knit my aunt an Afghan blanket. How are you liking the game? I'm liking it a lot. It's very good. And do a sick kickflip. Oh, if only I could do a kickflip. But yes, I'm really liking Pentiment. Pentiment is a very, very good game. I'm very happy with it as a suggestion. It's been a great time. A present that wishes for things to remain as they are. I'm glad you like it. I've been loving it, Riley. I think this is a great pick. It's a little bit more annoying in that I have to do a lot of reading, but like as a stream game, the content itself is very, I will say, pog. I'm pogging about it. Already stashed it in my list. Yeah, it's a good pick. It's a good poll. I love a game that's just a lot of character and character interaction. Even if I feel like I've missed a good chunk of it. Sister Marguerite told me that before the murder was barren, she smelled the devil's presence at Curacao. Smokey Kohler told me a story about a ghost in the Roman ruins. No rug pull, all rye pull. True. The rye pulls have been good. Wig is tea. I'm glad you like it, Bo. The wig is the 25k point redeem, and baby, it looks like shit. It feels like shit too. It is not a pleasant wear. It's doing it for me. I'm glad that you look a bit different. Mustache? What's up, Yelnats? You know, I did just shave my face. That may be accenting my jawline a little bit. I'm not sure what it could be though. It's just a confidence thing today, you know? You know? You ever just have those days where you're like, I'm hot shit. Anyways, sucker for reader games is a basement dweller who's up at 2 a.m. I feel that. Moggy Monday on a Wednesday. Did you get your upper jaw longered? I think I did. I think I did. I think last week I I snuck away to get my jaw longered. Also, I'm doing methamphetamines to longered. Yeah, yeah. The jaw, upper jaw longering surgery. Come on, you work in medical. What are you? You're missing this? Sorry, my hair is getting in my eyes. Don't need to do meth just like I did. Stop eating food. No, the meth is for what's clavicular's reason? I don't know. That's really I'm not advocating for using meth, by the way. I just don't care enough about clavicular. Didn't he die? It's medicinal meth. That yeah, true, true. Saw some very funny news about him. He prescribed it. I think he uses actual meth and not like ADHD meds. Who the fuck is clavicular? Don't let's move on from clavicular. Clavicular is not a he's a whack motherfucker. Look in the mirror. Where? We do use methamphetamine in medicine. Good way to pump the heart after a shock. You need to work hard in nowish. Well, good to know. I'm not I won't advocate for using meth in pretty much any capacity outside of prescription, simply because I feel like that's a bad thing to not know anything about and be like, yeah, I advocate for that. Watch the pit. The sound was off, but I got the gist. Don't do drugs. Yeah, don't do drugs. Smoke weed. Same reason I use my EpiPen for funsies when I get a new one. That's it. Okay, I'm glad you're kidding. Anyways, Sister Marguerite told me that before the Baron was murdered, she smelled the devil's presence at Curacao. Is that what you mean? This game looks like it was made on computer. Yelnatzer, you're having a good time shitposting today, aren't you? You should get a new EpiPen, by the way. That's important. That's important stuff. Get your site checked. Okay, okay. The shit posters are shit posting. Living life on the edge. I hope you don't have common allergies. I can't say anymore, Andreas. I'm sorry. I understand. God protect you. You as well, brother. Mateo Volkbert. Oh, Master Andreas. It's been so long. Good to see you, brother Volkbert. How are you? Peanut. Allergic to bees and wasps and other stinging insects. Good to know. EpiPens are a scam. Signed a guy who needs an EpiPen for pollen. Never died yet. Never died yet. Haven't died yet, so things must be going pretty well. I'm well. I'm a bug now. Not paying $180 a year, whatever it is now. EpiPens are fucking expensive. Medical care, pretty fucking expensive. Anyways, I guess I'll just die or whatever. Brother Lucas, too. We still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers. Has the abbot been treating you well? Yes, he has. The work is hard, but I am happy. That's good to hear. I'll leave you to your work, brother. God bless you, Master Andreas. Anything from Rudiger? EpiPens are not covered in Canada? What? That seems kind of important. I once took 14 Benadryl because I didn't have my EpiPen on me. Never saw Hat Man. Scammed. No, not to. I just really wanted to meet the Hat Man. He seemed like a really good invite to the joke. To the. Never mind. That is a good EpiPen joke. I have an EpiPen. It was given to me by a friend in his dying breaths and an allergic reaction. He handed it to me. It seemed like it was super important that I had it. I'm not sure why, but I keep it to treasure his memory. Isn't that like a Mitch Hedberg type bit? Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. Have things been good for you in Nuremberg? I'll plus to it. I'll plus to it. I've actually been in Paris recently. Mitch Hedberg ruined bad jokes. What do you mean ruined bad jokes? It was just, he just delivered bad jokes in a way that people found funny. Hedberg wrote comedy and punches, not anecdote. I think he did a great job of that. He had a couple of stories, but he did just go, only Mitch hater in chat. Please don't be a Mitch hater in a Mitchell chat. Mitz end chat. This comedy sucks. Holds no candle to Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Okay, I just want everybody to be aware that Yelnats is just joking. he's just doing a little trolling at this point. This is 100% my sincere thoughts. Definitely. Definitely. Done punch-up writing. This is full opposite of Hedberg. That's fair. Got my finger on the trigger. Don't execute Yelnats for doing a little trolling. Not yet. Loved his anthological approach to his stand-up sets. I need to sit down and dissect his stuff a little bit more, I think. I listened to a lot of his comedy a long time ago. Mitch Hedberg isn't the streamer, other chatter, or myself. Okay, sure, you can punch at Mitch Hedberg, but you gotta sign up for it. Rip Mitch Hedberg. Rip to him. He did what he loved most, I guess. It's old news, though, and the joke delivery is canned. I can't really do it. It's more, I want to know what does it more for people. Maybe do like a critical analysis sit down. Broad City did a fun EpiPen bit where the one friend injected herself with the EpiPen instead of her dying friend so she could have the strength and energy to carry to a hospital since the ambulance would take too long. Okay, that is a pretty good joke. Clever, yes. Original, yes. Delivery, gonna depend on the person. Yeah, it is very... You couldn't make Broad City now. Why not, Yelnats? What would the other, why would it get canceled? Can't tell you what hotel I'm staying at, but 2 trees are involved. No, will never not be funny. It would take too long. That's true. They film up pretty... They wrap up like 45 days of shooting total for like 6 seasons. I've actually been in Paris. Anyway, back to the game. I've been in Paris recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. I'm glad to hear it. No, I mean, right now it's 12 a.m. even. That's true. I do have you up late, my East Coast Canadian friend. I hope you've been doing well lately, by the way. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in Paris? Beautiful. Motets and chansons were quite popular. I think you'd quite like it. I believe I would. Thank you. Perhaps if God blesses us, we may see some of those compositions before long. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. It's called the East Coast, but it's anything but. The nonsense posts are what really get me. Honey grubbing bitches won't even throw down for a third tree. Yeah, come on! The Hilton. The Hilton? These guys are eating the equivalent of 50 fiefdoms and 200 serfs apiece in one meal. That is a lot of food, and they just keep eating it. The Loop. He was my friend and teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it's good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. And Florian. I'm sure he has something to say here. Andreas Baylor, how wonderful to see you. Have you been well? Well enough, yes. Good. You look healthy. What brings you back here? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Paris Hilton, another person I went from general distaste for to actually I love her and I feel bad about what she went through. I've learned more and more things about her, and I'm like, I also used to date a rich person. Rich people, I don't. Are they single? Rich people don't get it. Florian never injects synthol injection day. Sheesh, look at those oil lumps. Damn, you really are doing something. What Mitz has for hair. The scalped grandma. I hope you enjoy. Think money is the answer? Well, it's $10 at the party tree, so technically money is the answer, but it's not that. It's not worth wearing, I promise you that. Of course. I'm sorry, Andreas. I know it's a small consolation, but he lived a long life with little pain. Died quite suddenly during Louds. He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. I'm sure he appreciates the gesture. As for your visit, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you are always welcome company. Montano e buono il tuo italiano? How good is your Italian? I'm not gonna bother. It's not too bad. Utah-ass chat. Yeah. We got a couple of people in Utah here. Going to brunch in Denver? Oh, that makes me so mad. Relationship lasted all of 4 months. More like you nah. Okay, go to the national parks. Go to Salt Lake City. Don't go anywhere else. There's nowhere else worth visiting in Utah. Salt Lake City was stinky. I like Salt Lake well enough. I don't really like using that nomenclature. Had a nice brunch in Utah. I hope so. I hope that there's been good food. I mean, it physically smelled. Oh, you visited the actual Salt Lake then, too. No, the Salt Lake is actually stinky. Every state has a term to shit on themselves with. It's all in good fun. No, I agree. I'm just like, I don't like using the term personally. Why would anyone actually go to the Salt Lake? For the sake of seeing it. Drove mostly through the night in Utah. Yeah, Utah. Scorpion almost bit my penis. What were you doing? Anyways, I've been reading every Italian medical text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. Really? How many is that? Oh, I haven't counted, but many. Leoniceno's text on the French disease, which might have been helpful for the Baron all those years ago. The Fasciculus Medicinae, a new printing from Venice. Wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the flower of medicine from Salerno. Did you know they've translated it into Hebrew? Occitan? Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medical wisdom of Salerno. It's truly remarkable. I was peeing and I was worried. I was just worried. Southern Utah, scorpions will... In the desert, things will cuddle with you at night. Do not get that twisted. It's like a tourist going to Vegas and telling their friend, let's go to the Strip. Imagine going to the Strip in 2026. I wouldn't know. I don't have enough money. I can't afford it. I live close, but not that close. It's truly remarkable. Saw the Milky Way too, which was cool. Oh yeah, middle of Utah. You can get some good sky watching out in the real boonies. What a wonder these books are. I got carried away. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andreas. Until later. Until then. I was worried about my penis being bitten the whole time. I think you might need to see somebody about that one. Can't beat middle Utah night sky. It's one of the few places where you can actually still see the night. No need, I don't live in Utah. Don't worry, I worry about it for you instead. Okay, let's check out the Abbott house. Time a friend and I did acid together, and a few hours in listening to chill music, he just turns to me and says, in the desert, there's no water, only scorpions. That's definitely an acid story. Alright, what's up, Grinnell? God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. I thought you didn't ever want to see me at Curacao again, Father. What changed? Yes, well, the Lord calls us to forgiveness, even when that might be difficult. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Maynard. Please sit, and we will pray together. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Sorry, America. No water, only scorpions is the name of my new jazz fusion band. Hang on. We might be cooking there. New jazz fusion band reeks of unemployment. Yeah, but what's wrong with being unemployed? Oh no, I don't have to worry about my job sucking. Well, that's kind of like the only thing you get. UBI win. Please, I would love to use some UBI to actually, like, make art. I think the main worry is no money. That's it, yeah. This guy. Oh yeah, I'm sure we're about to get some stupid shit. Eaten ads. Ad eater. A betting app commercial. Oh, oh, new. Oh, goody. I love getting ads for betting websites and betting apps. And, Andreas, you agree with me that the forest belongs to me, right? Hell no, dude. I hate your ass. Also, hearing the stuff that you have to... this stuff there. don't engage too much with WT, Yelnats. Both of you, I don't think either of you are... Stay at the other side of the function from each other, okay? I think you'll keep each other going in all the right ways. Timmy Chamili for Adidas and Jeff Goldblum for Apartments.com twice. Oh, beautiful ads. I can make one deeper, but I need some direction. All right, are ads over? Can I resume our important conversation? I am going to assume. Are the betting ads over? Okay. Bless us, O Lord. Lord, direct each of us here toward your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. This motherfucker. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Brother Woslav was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned to drop by at all. You've done quite well for yourself, after all. It is good to see that your time at Kirsau was not squandered. You've looked the part of the famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? I spent much of my time painting commissions in France and learning from other artists there. Sunday school ass game. Have a good stream, but it's actually Thursday. I'm streaming. I'm doing an overlap stream for East Coasters. For me, no. But thank you, Yelnats. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, busy selling out to the aristocracy, I see. Better than selling out to the church, Father. Why have you asked me here anyway? In truth, I had hoped to discuss the rising tensions between the abbey and the townspeople. Brother, I'm not taking your side. I'd like to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. I don't know, man. I see people starving, and then I see what you have on your table. And, all I can think is, this guy sucks. Clarify what exactly? I simply want to ensure that you understand the circumstances objectively, from all angles. I believe you've only heard one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why demand such high taxes then, Father? Lebkuchen, plum pudding, and pheasant. People are eating porridge slop with slop porridge and maybe a slice of bread, and you're sitting here eating pheasant? I mean, I'm gonna eat it, but fuck you. With the scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Whose fault is that? Surely there's another option. Do you really need to raise taxes? Why not ask the bishop? Just because you decided to close the scriptorium doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer. Monastic scriptoria have been falling out of fashion for a century. You didn't plan for the inevitable by preparing other revenue streams? Yeah, come on, man. Don't put the fault on me, Andreas. These taxes are a direct consequence of your actions. After you accused Ferenc, you managed the scriptorium. And nobody else could fill that role? You couldn't have had anything else? I just pointed a flaw in the argument that you threw right back at me. Kirsau was different, Andreas. Until recently, the monastery had patrons like Lorenz to help keep it going. Since then, I've been trying to find other revenue, but the other brothers won't cooperate or hear my ideas, especially Adoc. The other guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. But what about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. I'll eat the plum pudding, too. The forest belongs to the abbey, and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. You're being a pedantic ass. Doesn't harm the abbey to let the townsfolk pick up sticks. I'm gonna say you're being a pedantic ass. I'm upholding the law, Andreas. The monastery needs revenue, and the townsfolk have not been charitable. Yeah, because you're making things harder on them. They have nothing left to give. Have you seen the Gertners? They can barely afford bread. Perhaps you ought to be more charitable with the Gertners if you're so moved by their plight. I was 7 years ago, motherfucker! I had to ask for an advance that you declined. And even then, that was, like... This guy sucks shit. Have you no pity for them yourself, father? I'm more upset to hear the townsfolk have no pity for us. Hey, I may be a pedantic ass, but, wait, what was the other thing you said? You're a pedantic ass and a pedantic ass. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. That's insane. You may not like my methods, Andreas, but the order must be restored in Tassing. You're just mad because you can't maintain your power structure, asshole. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. I would rather see you thrown from the damn bell tower. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? I'm a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto's past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging you for help in the matter. Ways to get me to join the rebellion. Help me defeat this foolish rebellion. It's like, come on, guy. Nobody likes you here. Nobody likes you. Mateo would be a way better abbot than you. Everybody hates your ass. You got no swag. You got no bitches. All you got is townsfolk that are pissed off at you. Please, take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. Tell him. He sucks. This guy sucks. I must excuse myself. I'm expected to lead a service at Compline tonight. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. You're a real prick. Let's go see what's going on at the Commons. I can see where he's coming from, but he's going about it in entirely the wrong way, too. Hang on, gotta pet the cat. Love this style. The art is so pretty. It's a fun story couched in gorgeous art. And I'm a huge fan. The art is ace. The art is ace. It's top notch for sure. Does Smokey have anything to say? What's up, Smokey? Oh, hello, Master Bailey. You're looking well. Thank you, Smokey. How are you? Do you ever play point and clicks like Fran Bao? I have not played a whole lot of point and click, but I am not against doing point and click adventures. I just, you know, no one has suggested any, and I haven't been motivated to play any. But I'm certainly for them. Love point and clicks. Yeah, feel free to put a suggestion with the channel points. I'm always open to new suggestions. How are you? I'm well enough, I guess. Vasklov went his way a few years ago, which I suppose was bound to happen. I miss the company sometimes, but now there's no one to keep me from my gossip. No one to tell it to either. I'm always partial to a few new tidbits of information. Do tell, Smokey. Half the years of Tassig will be burning by the end, Master Baylor. Nearly all of them in the Abbey. Oh? All my games come from the damn 90s. I don't even know which ones work anymore. Yeah, that's the real issue, huh? I did see another Imperial Reichspost. Private mail service. Okay. Courier ride from the Abbey a few days ago. Uh-oh. Other guy dropped the bag once. It looked heavy. The Abbot must be doing better than the Abbot is letting on. Yeah, I can only imagine. Does that happen often? Once or twice a month. Odd with what the Abbot has been saying about the Abbey struggling. I'm not surprised by that. Of course they're gonna do what they can. I have not seen the Fing longer before. Yeah, the long finger, very funny. Cannot faint the way to make Barbie pet detective work. Barbie detective work, and I want to cry. Fing? Oh, it's a Futurama. Anyways. It doesn't help that the Abbot has tightened restrictions so close to St. John's Eve, too. Man of a fucking world record. I respect the world record. Gotta hold up your... What am I saying? Your medal? The townsfolk get up to all sorts of mischief then. What sort of mischief? I'd wager Johann and Kat will find some corner to play in again. It's practically tradition at this point. Veronica and Brigitte might go for a midnight dip by the waterfall, too. They've been swimming out there for years. Now everyone's getting clever, trying to stay out of the Abbot's eye. Rightly so, he's an ass. I didn't see you in the town commons during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. You can still support them. I don't want to get involved. I'm fine as I am. Supporting them would be the proper Christian thing to do, I guess. When have they done the Christian thing for me? You provide a useful service. Take pride in that. Pride is a sin, Master Mailer. All I want is fairness, decency. I've given them my work for years, but they refuse to treat me right. They mock me for my blind faith since I have to keep a constant eye on the kiln for days on end. I can't go to church as often. They laugh at the way I stink. I can't help that, you know. Hence one must be even stronger of heart to forgive them their follies. I'm not sure I have it in me. Christian math don't make no sense. No, Christian math is like, alright, whatever the fuck we're doing. Whack. Well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Baylor. Until later, Smokey. Until then. I mean, I understand where Smokey's coming from here. Speedrun games literally no one else can run. It's a total bitch move. That's a very funny way to describe the way to get world records. No one else can play it, so of course I'm gonna get the world record, because the world record's like set by a 6-year-old. Well, well. You're that artist, the one who lived with the gardeners. Got mixed up in that wonderful killing of that rat, the Baron. Yes, Andreas Mailer. I know your damn name. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. Time to call the fire. Does St. John's Eve mean a lot to you? Fire time. Fire time! Thank you for appreciating the voices. I'm trying. They're not very... Just forgive me. Forgive the attempt. The Saint's Eve, right. Ada ons, Mama Perchta. Nus Arden Quest Guad Perti. Ve. Nus Clementi. Alright, I'm going to go. Enjoy the evening, Andreas. But if you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight. What's up, Caspar? Master Andreas, look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. St. John's Eve Festival. It's a big event for Tassing. I missed it last time I was here. Have you ever been to a festival like this, Caspar? Noose Adrian from Adria. No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mailer? Please? Alright, but follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll just turn in for the night. Yes, I promise I won't make you trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master. I mean, I might as well talk to everybody else. I miss the rest. My Latin is sad. Well, my Latin is certainly no better, so... Andreas? Salutations! You must be the illustrious artist. Balthasar and Issenkopf. Pleasure to meet you, but call me Baltus, please. It's much more familiar. Andreas Mailer. Pleased to meet you. Yes, you're Mailer now, we all know. Let's cut the long-winded pleasantries. What brings you to tossing, Baltus? Falling asleep, but I love this. Have a good night. Good night, Bad Bish. Thank you for stopping by, saying hi. Always love to have you. Always love to have everybody here. Balthasar here decided to stay in this godforsaken town for whatever unfathomable reason after his cart broke. It is not unfathomable. I enjoy the calming vistas, the peace and quiet. There's been neither lately. You mean with what the Otto and the peasants have been saying? Of course that's what I mean. What else would I be talking about? Memento mori in igni. I have base concepts for that, but I cannot piece it together right now. My brain is not in problem-solving mode like that. You've gotten slow in your old age, Mailer. And what is it you do, Baltus? He's an inventor of sorts. I make all manner of mechanical contraptions. For all the uses. The mind of an inventor exists to create, to build, to go one step further. One step further toward the garbage heap. Very inspiring thought, Baltus. Why, I thank you, Master Artist. Speaking of, have you had the chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights could also be inspiring to your artistic mind. Remember to die in fire. True. Damn, nobody can just be an inventor anymore these days. Nope, all the good thoughts have been thought. I don't think that that's necessarily true. It's just like being an inventor now has the undertones of like, yeah, I'm gonna be a big capitalist too. It's the, which has a lot more of a negative connotation. Casting certainly looks cheerful with the decorations and bonfire. We can't just make contraptions. No, I miss the days of the contraption, the doohickey, the thingamajig. Where are all the thingamajigs now? Where? Please, I just want a good thingamajig. Work in research, it's just highly detailed with specificity now. Yeah, I work a little bit with inventing like heart valve stuff. I don't do any of the work with that, but it's really cool. Some of the stuff that they get up to in these like alpha beta tests, really interesting. Inventors still exist, you just don't hear about them. Yeah. You just don't hear about them because they're behind like 17 different layers and also money. It is built to allow the air and heat to flow through it at great speed, and how it roars. It's a clever piece of construction, but Otto's a clever man. This is a feat almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural traditions. They've managed to figure out many clever things without even the most cursory education. It is knowledge that hails from preceding generations, lived experience passed along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, but perhaps nonetheless useful. Our ancestors are smarter than us, not individually, but taken together. Indeed, you have an inventor's insight. Scribbling on parchment and paint and cloth. Truly the work of an intellectual master artist. You work in a mechanical engineering for a few years, you're going to have your name slapped across 20 patents. It's true. I have a couple of friends around here that work engineering, and engineering, they do be making shit. Glad someone can still make a living doing it. More do than ever before, really. You just don't hear about them. Yeah, they're all tucked away behind the corporate shell. They don't get to invent what they want. Because there's so many instead of 50. Yeah. The sheer number. Neither of you know like these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for good reason. There's some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. Their traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals. It's an affront to Christ. St. Eligius warned against precisely this nearly 1,000 years ago. Where'd this newfound piety come from? Don't pretend to know anything about me. I've been on pilgrimage to Aachen. I visited the Marienschrein and stood in the presence of those holy relics. To be in the presence of St. John the Baptist beheading cloth was an experience I will never forget. I'm glad you've had an experience. Your family must be proud. They are. Grand. Now I think it is time to return to the festival. We're here to celebrate. I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night. A very good night. Oh, and come by my workshop, Master Mailer. I would love to exchange ideas. It would be my pleasure. Splendid. Until then. Mailer. My hospital, we have the world's first proton gun that can 3D print tumor removal. Invented by some dude in the basement. Hell yeah. Possibly one of the most important cancer tools ever developed. No one knows who he is. That's just how it is, though. 9 minutes ago. Can I get a save by, like, going to a different part of the farm? How can I... Did it just save 3 seconds ago? Okay. Anyways, I think that's going to be streamed today. I only have 2 hours worth of energy today. It's been a little bit of a longer one. I got started late And, you know, we're here a little late. Thank you, everybody, for being here, though. Much appreciated. Thank you for being here, Riley. Thank you, WT. Thank you, everybody else. Bad Bish, Knife, Daft, Yellnats, Grommel for a moment. Please shave that horrific shit off. Don't worry, it's not coming back until next stream. And then it might come back. Who knows? Who do we want to raid today? I want to raid... at Gary Skull 83. Hang on, let me check this guy out. At Gary Skull 83. Mistype Gray Skull. I was like, Gary Skull. Okay, we'll go say hi to Gray Skull. Thanks everybody for being here. Go say hi. Give an upside down smiley face to Gray Skull. Always happy to check out new people. But yeah, have everybody have a good night. Love you all. I had a good time. Thank you for being here as always. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. This week is going to be a little bit weird on the timings because Knife's family is in town. So I'll see if I can be live at a more consistent time. So just keep an eye on the Discord if you want to catch up. I can start posting it on other places too, but like, I don't know, Discord's the easiest place. Family first? Yeah, at least in this case. They're here only for a couple days, so they get priority. Still gonna try and stream though. Anyways, go say hi to Grayskull, give an upside down smiley face. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all. Mwah mwah. Goodbye.